The girls in my program are awesome. They're fun, they're creative. They are middle school and high school students coming from neighborhoods that look like my neighborhood used to look in Washington, D.C. They're very smart, but they have challenges that they face, and they have barriers that they're constantly trying to overcome. And the Empower Girls program provides a safe space for them to be able to just explore and be kids. Oh, sorry. I was saying I love you all.
You know, there's different seasons of life. I get the young people who are raising young ones and trying to get their careers together, and the older ones who have decided that they want to finish their bucket lists and get their high school credentials. So I've enjoyed helping them to achieve their goals.
I was like at my lowest point in life when they brought me like from here to here.
When I first came, they had a distance learning component. So when COVID-19 came, we had to do a lot of tweaking to our lessons, but it wasn't anything that drastically new. Some of our students did not have computers and didn't have any access to them. And so students were able to sign out tablets. We got them laptops, and our director delivered the laptops to their homes. And then we have those die-hard adult students who just use their phone.
We've overcome obstacles such as not having internet, or we have been able to provide parents with food from the food pantry, so that doesn't have to be as big of a worry. And so then they can entertain their young people participating in our program. If food is not as big of a worry, then sure, you can sit here for 30 minutes and hang out with Miss Erica.
The students adapting emotionally has been difficult. And I think the familiarity of their teacher and the lessons that helps to ease that. Because when I come to my students and they see that I'm still teaching the same way, it's nothing going to change. It's nothing secretive or mysterious. It's still me. I'm still going to reach out to you and help you. I'm still going to give you the same number of problems, and we're going to go through it together. I think that eases their frustration.
One of the biggest challenges we face with an online transition is that we are no longer creating a safe physical space, and not every student is in a safe home, whether physically or emotionally. Some of our students are coming from homes where parents, families are verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. Some of our students are coming from homes where food insecurity is a very real issue. It's a super important challenge that they've been facing, particularly in this pandemic, which is why the YWCA has a food pantry that all students have access to. Some of our students have mental health concerns, such as anxiety and depression, that their families may be aware of, but don't necessarily understand. And that's where we come in. We provide a space for them to be able to talk about those things with someone who understands what they are experiencing and can give them real strategies to be able to handle those issues.
It was difficult making friends, yes, because of my disability. I'm visually impaired. Being in the Power Girls, it's a safe space and no judgment zone, so no judgments, and I could be accepted for who I am. Which I'm really goofy, so I give that energy out, goofy but supportive and loving.
I think some positives that have come from online learning is the amount of resources that we have to use with the students. I will assign them some videos or some more practice work. I think I will use that more often because a student, they have different ways of learning.
The privilege that it is to work with young people, but especially young girls. I acknowledge that privilege and I appreciate it greatly. It takes a lot for a student to let you in. And once they let you in, there's so much joy in my heart. There's so much joy. There's so much peace, and there's purpose. I know that this is important work and it has to be done. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
I feel very privileged to help adults now. And I've heard so many of them leave and say, wow, I can now teach my kids how to do this. So that has really been a blessing to me, knowing that I'm empowering parents to empower their children. So that's what I think is great about the Y.